Good morning, good morning.
Good morning, church family. How y'all doing this morning? Welcome to Breakfast with the Pastors.
Yes, that's right. You ready for some good breakfast?
Hey, listen. Last time we were with you guys, Pastor Victoria had a prop.
Yes.
And it was bacon.
And I've been condemned ever since.
Well, not condemned, but I did harass you a little bit.
I eat the bacon.
She got to eat the bacon and I didn't. So I want you to notice what I brought today. This is my breakfast.
Notice how big his breakfast is.
This is a breakfast of champions.
And my breakfast.
And I think I might. No, I won't take a bite yet. Oh, you took a bite? All right.
You told me.
Well, I tell you, breakfast is wonderful.
That's the Susie's. I'll make a perk. Susie's in Valpo.
To tell you the truth, I do not eat breakfast like this ever.
No, you don't. No, you don't. He really doesn't. He really doesn't.
I want to talk to you today about, divorcing yesterday. And maybe you felt sometimes that you're glad that yesterday is over, you know.
Yesterday's gone.
You know, yesterday was one of those days that was filled with all kinds of crazy.
Anxieties,
right?
maybe.
Deep, deep hurts, unbelievable disappointments.
A breakfast rush.
Yeah, kind of a rush. You know, sometimes yesterday you're just glad to see it gone. Did you ever want to get as far as you can from yesterday?
Yeah.
It's almost like, I wish it would have never happened. I just want to put some distance between me and yesterday. My wife had the Lord speak to her about something really powerful, and I want you to share that one.
Divorcing yesterday. You know, divorce can be a really power word out there. It can be negative. But you know what? Divorcing yourself from yesterday is going to be a good thing. And so we're going to unfold our arms at the breakfast table. We're going to get an attitude of we're here to enjoy ourselves, take those few moments, and let's talk about it. First of all, in Proverbs 17:22, I love this. It says this in the Message Bible. It says, a cheerful disposition is good for your health, Larry. Yeah. Good for my health. Gloom and doom leave you bone tired. You know, situations can zap it. Oh, yeah. It can zap it out of us. We could wake up energized, we're ready to meet the day, and then we're just bone tired, like we're leaving a hangover from yesterday.
Yeah, sometimes yesterday's problems can take all the strength out of you. It can take all the vision out of you. It can drain your hope and expectations for even the new day to be a good day. You know, it's almost like after yesterday, I don't think I'm ever going to have another good day.
Or I'm never going to the breakfast table again. How many has ever said that? That would be crazy. But in Proverbs also at 17:22, in another translation, it says, a merry heart. Just say it, a merry heart.
A merry heart.
Just say, I have a merry heart.
I have a merry heart. Especially with this Cinnabon.
Yeah, it does the body good, you know. The word says, a merry heart does good, like a medicine. But a broken spirit dries the bones.
Right.
You know, when you're broken, you're losing vision. You're losing hope. And the body is really picking that up. When you're depressed, when you've lost vision, when you're anxious, when you're angry, when you're walking on unforgiveness, you start losing health physically.
Yeah, and sometimes we do. We might reach for food.
That might not even bother you if you're in a happy attitude.
Yeah.
That's right.
But, you know, sometimes when, you know, we feel depleted or, you know, we're drained or dry to the bone, you know. Yeah. We reach for things that really don't necessarily take care of what's going on in here. They
call it comfort food.
Yeah, comfort food. And so you got to take your medicine.
Right, take that medicine.
And the medicine is God's word. A merry heart does good. So, you know, kind of what's going to bring a merry heart back to your life? Now, when you look up the word divorce, because there's so many negative connotations to it, you know, today, a divorce is a total separation.
It really is.
It means a disunion. It also means to be cut off.
Right.
So when we're talking about divorcing yesterday, you have to think about there's a certain kind of finality that needs to take place. Because
True.
when you mention the word divorce, there is a finality to it. So we're talking about getting separated from yesterday's pain.
Start over life.
Right. Getting separated from the brokenness.
Right.
Divorced, if you would, from yesterday's heartache. So there's got to be this separation. Somehow there's got to be a separation.
A separation, what we're talking about here, there's the good partner and then there's a bad partner. And, God has been a good partner.
Right.
He's the one who gives us the honeymoon effect. And I really felt when God spoke to me, he said, divorce yesterday and enjoy living the honeymoon today.
Right.
We all want to live on honeymoons. How many knows when you've been on a honeymoon? What is it about? It's about being with each other, love, vacationing normally, food, dancing, all the things that go with making us feel good. You can have a feel-good life.
Oh, yeah.
Even though life will deal you with situations, you can't control everything in life.
No.
But it's what you do with life. But if you will realize that God can make a honeymoon, that he can take lemons, sourdough lemons, and make great lemonade, then you realize that you can have a good partner or a bad partner. When we talk about the evil partner again, that is the partner of the enemy. Satan himself is doubt, unbelief. But let's talk about the partner in the natural. A good partner is never anybody who rapes you, who abuses you, who takes advantage of you, who is harmful to you. Those situations you should divorce from.
Oh, yeah, you should get out of the middle of that situation.
Situations. You can have a good breakfast with somebody.
Right. Well, sometimes we forget in the brokenness and craziness of yesterday that Jesus Christ is the same yesterday, today, and forever. That's Hebrews 13:8. We forget about that.
We forget it.
We know that yesterday was completely horrible.
A disaster.
But Jesus was in our yesterday. But somehow he got overlooked, right? Or we missed him. All we can think about is how horrible yesterday was, but we've missed Jesus because the scripture says, yesterday, today, and forever, he's with us and he's the same. And he's the good partner.
Yes, he is.
So somehow, in yesterday, we almost separated ourselves from him. Now, we've flown a lot in our life, and have you ever taken off and, everything is all cloudy and it might even be raining.
You're in the midst of the clouds.
I mean, it's kind of a dreary day, and you get in the airplane and you take off and, it's a little bumpy and everything. And then when you get past all that dreariness, you break out into these...
You see the horizon.
The blue skies.
The blue skies.
I mean, it's just like... Wow, and those blue skies were there all the time. Well, that's how Jesus is.
But they were hidden.
Yeah. I mean, the darkness, the wet, whatever it was down here kind of took over the day. But there's another part of that day that we miss out on. Jesus is there. We just need to break through.
Absolutely.
And divorce ourselves, if you would, from the darkness of yesterday.
The pain of yesterday,
right.
The unforgiveness, the cold shoulder, so you don't come to the breakfast table like, I'm not talking to you, I'm not looking at you. We've been there in life, right?
Right.
I mean, it's been a long time. We didn't, nobody has it perfect, but you can have a better life in everything. I can remember the days when my husband and I didn't have it very well. But now look at us.
She was horrible. I mean, there was a time in our life she was just completely horrible.
Wait a minute. What?
No, I'm the one that has the testimony.
We all have the issues.
Yeah,
everybody's got a story.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'm glad that I had God in it to help me. When my husband was struggling, when he came back from Vietnam many years ago, he had done infantry. The Spirit of God really spoke to me because he was a little out there. He was constantly not coming home. And I thought, I had this fantasy, like he's going to come home to me every night. I'm going to be his queen. And little did I know that his His life was not at all at that moment what I thought it would be. But you know what God did? He told me, he said, he's the one that needs prayer. He's the one that needs help. You need to stand in for him. You need to believe for him. And one day you'll see the results.
Yeah.
And I am living those results. We've had a lot of wonderful times and going to continue.
There were blue skies there. We just had to break through some things.
We had we had tsunamis in our life. We had tornadoes in our life.
Right.
We had hurricanes, and we've had earthquakes in our life. But God is faithful. And I was thinking about, too, a person out there who's never enjoys a breakfast because maybe you're anorexic. Maybe you can't, the fear of even coming near food is a turnoff. That's the partner you need to divorce. You need to get away from that. You need to know that you're fearfully and wonderfully made and you're beautiful. And so I just hope that this really encourages you today.
Yeah, divorce yourself from the negative yesterday or the negative situation in your life.
Yes.
And begin to live in the honeymoon, in the blue skies, that Jesus makes available. We've all had those experiences where we think we're not going to make it through, but we do.
We do make it.
And that's because somewhere in all the darkness and all the mess of yesterday, Jesus is there.
He is there. And he's going to be at your breakfast table every day.
So make up your mind about your yesterday. You know, we will either be bitter or we'll be better. We'll be either upset
or we'll be encouraged.
And we'll be encouraged.
You know, and I want to tell you, this tonight at 6 p.m. at the Avalon Manor, Dream Chick represents This Is Me, and Kenny and Trudy Blunt will be there. It'll be amazing. I just encourage you all to come out. It's free. It's fun. Again, it's at the Avalon Manor at 6 p.m. Ken and Trudy Blunt, This Is Me. There is a This Is Me and you. And remember that your dream counts. It's all about a God-given dream. And anything's possible with God. We're looking at the impossible
You're right.
as we're together. We love you. God bless.
And don't forget, this is for your entire family.
Yes.
So bring everybody out tonight. And it's going to be This Is Me, you know, in the family. So you got a place in the family. And it's a happy place. God bless you. We love you guys.
Bye.
Bye.